Alright, Alico 3 here. Today's break is retro. 89 Donruss, of course. Can't go wrong with this product. Definitely one of my favorites from, out of all the different boxes, the old ones I do, this one really stands out to me. Of course, you got the Griffey, which has exploded in price, but there are other cool cards to get as well. So I'm going to open up these packs off camera, just save everybody about, I don't know, 7 minutes of pack ripping. And we'll just have a couple of stacks to flip through, make for an efficient, quick break. So I'll be back when these packs are open. Alright, cards are out of the packs, 2 stacks. There's the hobby box. Empty. Let's move these puppies over and we'll get to it. There's a Canseco. That one's off centered, so just do a couple stacks here. I always pull the Buhner. It's a second year Buhner, but there's a soft spot for me with him. Played with Ken. There's a Schilling. It's got a little edge thing going on there, so it's into the non-slab pile. I always pull out this one too. Ramon. He's a good pitcher. Little Tony Gwynn off-centered. Trammell. Top to bottom issues on this Bogsy. Suitor. And this set can be really tough, guys. That one's off center, right to left. As is that one. So there's just a ton of things that can happen. As is that one. So the more boxes of this I break, the more I understand why it's so hard to get a 10. On not just the Griffey, you know, any player, it's pretty tough. They are out there. If you watch some of my PSA bulks, I usually get a couple 10s. There's an Edgar, and that one's just like 60-40. That one looks pretty good, centering wise. There's Larkin. Plus, you've got to look at top to bottom. So that one looks pretty good, but it's still off center. That one looks fairly well right there. That's multi, and it's also a slab can. There's Henderson. Mark Grace I always pull, but I don't slab. Put that in the slab can stack. Thriller. Will Clark's got some amazing numbers. I don't know if he'll get in, but here's the Hawk. It's a neat little 40-40 club. Canseco. Jack Morris. The Edgar looks good. Smoltzy. That one's centered too. See, with these gloves, I can just fly. The way the cards flip off the hands is pretty remarkable. There's another Edgar. That one looks pretty good too. Newly enshrined Hall of Famer, of course. So we definitely be into slabbing him. And that one's off center, just barely, but we're just gonna bad corner on that Ricky. Dinged up corner. Wax stain corner. I mean, there's just tons of things that can happen. There's a Jack Morris. Smoltz looks decent. It's an off-center Biggio. So, I always pull Greg Jeffries. I don't know why. And Dawson. Crime Dog. Halfway through already. Brady Anderson rookie. Huge edge problem on that one. This is a weird card. It's like black and white. I've always wondered about this card. Sherman Corbett. That one's centered pretty well. As is this one. Bonds. George Brett. Haven't really hit Sheffield or Randy Johnson or Griffey. Off-center deck. Flash Gordon. That's a cool card, of course, because it's got the rated rookie logo. Another Molitor. Suter. There's a Sheffy. I can't tell if the corner's pushed in. I think the corner is pushed in. Yeah, it's got a bad corner, but it's centered well. And then a Molitor. Straw. Goose. Yacht. Dave Winfield. That one is pretty good. I think we, as is that one. Couple more stacks. Could be a clean skunking. There's Reigns. There's Fred. Most times there is at least one Ken in these boxes. And there's our second Schilling. That one's all centered and dinged. But I mean, there's been plenty where I've been skunked with on the Griffies at least. So Eric Davis. Off-centered Ozzy. Bichette. And no Griffey, no Randy. So that's it, guys. It wasn't the best box. That's the way it goes sometimes, though. So here's the stack of cards I'm going to look at more closely and see if there's anything slabbable. And here's just kind of the stars and the notables, off-center stuff. So that's it. 89 Donruss. Alright, so here's a quick slab recap. I did this last video, so we'll do it again. So there's only 3 cards really that I'm going to be sending from this box. It wasn't the best box, but it is a tough set, as we know. So this is just going to go into the box of cards that, you know, they're closed, but I don't want to send them right now, at least. So this looks like a 9. I mean, everything looks perfect, but there's these little like white circles, dots on the right edge, so that's going to be thrown out. This Brett looks great. There's a little scratch right here to the left of his leg, so I just put a 9S. That just means surface. And then here's the 3 I'm going to send. They're all Hall of Famers. So Edgar, second year Edgar, Smoltz, and Ricky Henderson. So that's all we're getting out of this one.